Hey, once again, man, you back here popping with the Peachtree Prophet, man. Bring your joystick hoe and pull up to the game room, bitch. I'm gonna bring my game to the game room. You bring your game to the game room. And then, nigga, let's scrimmage. See what I'm saying? And, hey, man, iron sharpen iron. You sharpen me, I sharpen you, man. I add some game in your game room. You add some game in my game room, man. That's all this shit about, man. Lanes and Kane, man. Them niggas gone out, man. Listen. It's more of this shit, man. Let me get some of it with you. You feel? You fuck with the feng shui, or get the fuck on, man. You gonna be part of the festivities, or you gonna be a lot of the shenanigans, my boy. You feel? We building one another, man. So, hey, man, bring your A1 game. I'm bringing my A1 game. No D1, nothing, man. We want A1, man. Facts. Yeah, man, look, man. Scam giving up the scam game, man. I'm done trapping all that. Boy, I got skin product, man. Come get your skin right, ugly ass, boy. Hell, you talking about, boy? Skin looking like patent leather, man. Look, man, you gonna have to use this shit, man. If not, boy, your shit gonna look like, hey, man, your old grandmama couch with cracks in it, man. We ain't doing none of that, man. I'm talking about skin A1, man. Yeah, man. You see it? Yeah, man. Get some of this shit, rub it all on yourself, man. You gonna get some money in the morning. Trust me. Once again, man, you back here popping with the Peachtree Prophet, man. Let's wait no time to get straight into it, man. Another episode, Bled the Game Room, you know what I mean? Y'all folks already know how we gonna get it up, man, you know what I mean? Just keeping this shit purely authentic, straight on topic, you know what I mean? We gonna keep this shit in the road, man, like we normally do, man, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't really sugarcoating shit. Let me get out my DM for y'all see that. Yeah, but we ain't sugarcoating nothing, man, you know what I mean? We keeping this shit purely in the road, man, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people think this shit just some fly-by-night shit, but nah, man, we really trying to solidify the game, you know what I mean? We doing everything from podcasting to acting to goddamn comedy, man. Hey, man, we're multifaceted, you dig? So, man, yeah, man, just like any other night, man, you know, we gonna tap into these topics, man. We gonna get to some shit in our culture that's affecting our people, you know what I mean? And, man, you know, we just gonna stay on task, man, you know what I mean? This would be episode, damn, let me get it right, y'all. So I done dropped 12. So this should be episode 15, y'all, episode 15. Cause I got something in the vault, so yeah. So we on episode 15, man, and you know what I mean? We just, you know, shit, we're gonna be chopping game, you know what I mean? Doing what we do best, man, you know what I mean? Putting it all out there. So, tonight, man, you know, like I said, man, we just gonna stick to the script, man. We ain't gonna veer too far off path, you know what I mean? Talk about what we talk about best. Life, love, the streets, you know what I mean? Women. We gonna cover everything, man, you know what I mean? So first thing first, you know, this week, Trump then commuted Larry Hoover's sentence. So, you know what I mean? That's a big step. That's a major step, even though they saying, like, he ain't gonna get out because the state, he still got so many years of serving the state. Like, at that point, man, that man did 50 years, man. Like, come on, man. The old man ain't no threat to nobody at that point, you know what I mean? Like, but that lets you know that how much power influence have, you know what I mean? That these people would lock him up for that long. You got to understand, like, this is the same time that J. Edgar Hoover was running around saying he ain't want another black messiah. So you got to understand, like, the people that's locked up and they threw away them keys, like the teachers, even Malachi York, you see what I'm saying? Like, he ain't being allowed to teach, and they keeping him out of population because they know that these mindsets are very dangerous if you want your people still blind, stupid, and dumb. Like, these are the minds that probably could change our community, because for them to be able to get us to work together and sharing camaraderie is a rare instance. And I always say this, like, the Fed houses our generals. You know what I mean? Like, these are the brains of our society. And, like, if we was in our old villages, then these would be the generals tasked with protecting everybody and solving problems inside the village. These would be great leaders. These would be chiefs. These would be lords of the land. You know what I mean? So you always got to look at that. Like, they know what they doing, you know what I mean? Far as
who they choose to go into that federal system and why they're choosing to go in there. You know what I mean? So you always got to look at that. Like, for them to put Larry Hoover on the ground, like, you know what I mean? Like he's some mass terrorist is insane. Like, you know what I mean? Because we still got white supremacists that then carried out acts of terror and violence upon American citizens, and they ain't even on the ground, or they ain't got those harsh consequences to deal with. So, you know what I mean? You really gotta look at that kind of shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? What did our people do besides, you know what I mean, trying to bring a group of us together? You know what I mean? And like I said, man, these are our generals, these are our chiefs, these are our, you know what I mean, chieftains. Like, I don't give a damn if they get a bunch of niggas to work together to get $1 million. Like, even selling drugs, like, nigga, that's hard. You know what I mean? You ever pulled out 100,000 in front of a nigga? Like, you know what I mean? So for you to be able to get niggas to do this, they probably think it's mind control, because your power to galvanize people and bring that togetherness and camaraderie, that's powerful, man. Like, them folks don't want that type of shit out here in the community. They don't want us to be organized, you know what I'm saying? So why do you think it's dangerous? They label us like dangerous to society by us organizing, you know what I mean? Because them folks don't really want that. That's what they really feel, us letting go of the petty shit, really getting together, you know what I mean, and rocking with each other. So it's just the same thing, man, you know what I mean? I see, you see this shit in our own community every day. Like, niggas can't even work together, you know what I mean? Like, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you got to understand, man, that the shit that we done been through, tailor-made us for this behavior, you know what I mean? Nobody talks about Pavlovian conditioning. Like, we've been conditioned to behave this certain type of way, and it's gonna take a minute before we reprogram ourselves. So I got a lot of hope for us. I ain't one of them niggas that you be like, oh fuck, niggas, I ain't fucking with niggas. Yeah, man, ain't nothing worse than a nigga but another one and all that shit. Like, nah, man, like, we got to have some type of grace. Everybody was giving grace except us. Why we got to come right out of our predicament and be the best individuals just right off the gate? Like, why do we got to be that when all the examples that we done had to try to show us that we're great and we're greatness, they get either murdered, killed, or they get discredited or banned off of certain platforms till their voice no longer has reach. You know what I mean? So I just think, like, you know, it's on a lot of, you know, influences and shit to pick up the mantle where certain people have. I ain't even gonna say drop the ball, because shit, these people are coming taking the ball from them. They ain't even giving them the opportunity to drop the ball necessarily. So, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel about that. Like, you know what I mean? Certain niggas deserve certain things, but it's just like, come on, man. We all got to be aware of the pain and, you know what I mean, the shit we causing on our own community, man. And I don't think that I don't think no nigga ducking that. Like, I don't feel like no nigga out here not taking responsibility. Like, we know the damage we caused, but at the same time, it's like, you got to give us time to get this shit right ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these people are unfairly charging us, you know what I mean, ransacking our communities, you know what I mean? When, nigga, everybody committing crimes. It's just not only black people, but you got to admit, these people have ran the best PR campaign in the world. They done convinced the whole world we're wicked and we're the dangerous ones, even though we're really victims of war crime. Like, we're victims of war crimes. Like, you know what I mean? The Geneva Convention, all that. Like, well, we are the product of rape, nigga, kidnap. Like, come on, dog. We done been through the worst of the worst. So I just want to say, you know what I mean? Like, man, I have faith in us, even though I know a lot of people don't. And shit, get what? It ain't their responsibility to have faith in us. You know what I mean? We got to do that for ourselves, because a lot of people ain't gonna understand where we coming from or understanding the unique circumstance that we came out of. You know what I mean? This is a very unique experience, tailor-made for black Americans. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't look down on other people coming over here not having sympathy for us. Man, they done been brainwashed. They done been duped and tricked into believing this propaganda that these people done fed down their throat, that we the bad guys. So hey, man, I do think that everybody waking up and shit, man, I think that's the best thing that can happen. Like Babalai told me one time, man. He told me I had enemies, but he told me, he said, hey man, don't worry about this person trying to smear your name, because one thing you need to know, that a wicked chief would never run a village. See what I'm saying? So a lot of times you ain't got to get people back. A nigga lying on your name, a nigga, you know what I mean, trying to damage your character. If you tried and true to yourself, man, don't even worry about it. Your authentic self, that shit gonna show in a minute. Because one thing about liars and manipulators, soon all will be exposed anyway. And I think that's just what's going on with today's time now. Like, America done got away with so much bullshit that it's finally being exposed. Everybody hip to y'all games. Ain't nobody signing no more treaties with y'all. Ain't nobody going in no more deals with y'all. Everybody see that it's been more beneficial for these motherfuckers. And then, like, look how they doing their own people. Like, man, y'all taxing us literally to death. Ain't gonna be shit left. Like, motherfucker can't even pay rent. Y'all doing a nigga so bad, bro. It's like, nigga can't even pay rent. So I just feel like eventually, man, listen, man, you ain't got to do shit. The universe gonna course correct itself. Everything a motherfucker do to you, it's gonna be exposed, man. You ain't got to go back and somebody lie on you. You ain't got to go back and say, hey, man, listen to me, man. Home lying on me now, man. You play the back part. Because I tell you one thing, the people that's listening to the lie and want to believe it, nigga, they ain't had no faith in you anyway. That's why they was so easily turned against you, because secretly they was already against you anyway. Only a mind that thinks like that, think like that. You see what I'm saying? So if they can believe you a wicked, conniving motherfucker, that's because deep down they are. And sometimes, man, when we going through these hardships, man, we got to be thankful and grateful for it, because guess what? That's the time you finna come out the other end. You about to come out that cocoon as a butterfly. Like right now, you just metamorphosing in this hard time when you uncomfortable, you shifting, and nigga, that cocoon tight. So get what, nigga, you got to move around, grow your wings, your leg. Like, come on, dog. Change is hard, nigga. Change is difficult. Change is pain. This shit ain't supposed to be nice and sweet and lovely now. This shit's supposed to hurt. And then, but when you come out of that pain, you have a new respect for this shit. Like, yeah, I earned this shit. Like, the shit I went through hurt. So yeah, man, you just got to be thankful for this shit. And then at the same time, understand that when you going through them hardships and you changing, and you metamorphosing, you shedding all kind of shit. You sharing the negative people that you don't need in your corner. You sharing all kind of shit, man. You making way, you breaking out them old friendships, and you're making way for new friendships and new people that's gonna come into your life and believe into you and pour into you. Because a lot of times we're not able to see what we need to see because we done collected a certain group of people. And because we love these people, we're willing to accept all kind of bullshit off of them, and we don't really realize these people was never in our corner anyway. It just was a beneficial situation for them fucking with us. And we just, like I always say this, givers don't have limits and takers don't neither. So when you're a giver and you're pouring out to people and they takers, they gonna take it. You giving so much, you're not even gonna notice, like, hey man, this is an unfair exchange. So by the time you do look up and realize it's only gonna be due to you having some shit that you realize, like, hey, I got to be more wiser with this shit, because me giving away my resources to these people ain't been beneficial and I haven't seen it reciprocated. So let me take a step back and gather my thoughts. And once you do that, you're gonna see them folks fall off, because they're gonna feel like, hold on, man, Holmes ain't doing what he used to be doing, or Holmes told me no this time. And I want to tell motherfucker this, because I'm looking at this Diddy trial and I see this a lot. Like, Lord forbid you get rich and famous and you tell a motherfucker no, then one day they might come back and spill all your secrets. I see a lot of motherfuckers that Diddy probably helped change these people's lives at the time he was dealing with them. Now these same people are coming back having the worst shit to say about him and trying to get this man's life taken away from him. But at the same time, was you feeling this way when he was in these acts, so-called, that you're so disgusted by now, but you stood by and watched him do these things? So man, come on, man, we got to understand that this shit is fickle. This shit is very fleeting. You know what I mean? So don't get caught up in this fame shit thinking that all these people that you collected on this journey is gonna be your friends, because they really not. And thank God that I'm able to go through this shit at the latter end of my life versus the early beginning parts of it, because I do believe that it would have been way harder to go through this at a younger age and have these people that I really cared about, these people that end up ultimately crossing me now, these would have been the same people that would have been around me had things took a turn for the better in my younger days. So I just think like a lot of people take that for granted, that clarity that you get when them hard times come. So I think you ought to be grateful for that, because that gives you that clairvoyancy to see who's really there in your corner and who ain't, you know what I mean? And a lot of times you got to understand that, and you got to understand and be okay with that people are only in your corner because you winning, you know what I mean? But nigga, that will come with being a winner, you know what I mean? You're going to get used. You have to be useful to be used. So a lot of times you got to take that on as a burden and understand that that will come with this winning shit, you know what I mean? Do you want to be on the other end? Do you want to be losing and don't have nobody around you fucking with you, period? Or do you want to be winning and be able to decipher who to fuck with and who not to fuck with? But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, all this shit is fickle. All this shit is, you know what I mean, fleeting. Like I said, man, you know, this shit brittle, man. Like friendships, relationships, a lot of this shit ain't guaranteed to last. And energy changes and shift. So you can't expect this energy to remain the same all throughout your life. It's gonna change and people are gonna fall off, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's just some shit to think about, man. Like, as we go through this life and we learn these experiences, everything ain't gonna be easy. Everything ain't gonna be copacetic. Like, you know what I mean? You got to understand that trials and tribulations come with this human existence. And we must age our spirits and cultivate our cultivate your spirit, man. You must reap this shit, man. You got to get in that field and pluck yourself out of this bullshit we so-called society, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of societal norms got us stagnant and not growing spiritually, you know what I mean? And I see a lot of people talk about all these other developments, but we really ain't focusing on that soul. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like I said, man, shout out to all the brothers in the feds and locked up abroad, man. You know what I mean? Younger days, I was caught in that same cycle, you know what I mean? Coming from foster care, I damn near was like a 90% chance of going into the penal system just by me growing up inside of this foster care system, you know what I mean? It kind of preps you for the penal institution, you know what I mean? So, man, just shout out to them brother, man. I know some people that did shit that they deserve to be there, and then some people ain't did nothing to deserve to be there. So, you know what I mean? This just the gist of this shit, and this how this shit go, you know what I mean? Life ain't fair. So a lot of time, man, it's gonna be those that are favorite, and then it's gonna be those that are truly tried and tested and must reveal their testimony. I think it's like at each end of the tunnel, but it's just like, how much can you take? You know what I mean? The easiest thing for a lot of motherfuckers to do is to break, fold, and you know what I mean, crash out. You know what I mean? So shout out to them niggas that's still standing. You know what I mean? Shout out to the nigga that get up every day and carry your ass to work, because you're not with no street shit, and you not with, you know what I mean, risking it all. Like sometimes, you got to do what's right, what's best for you. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Everybody ain't meant to be successful. I ain't gonna say they not meant to be successful, but everybody don't have the same levels of confidence. And like I said, this shit ain't fair. This shit ain't equal. Like this is life. You know what I mean? Like if you look around in the wild, nigga, some shit get ate, some shit killed. You know what I mean? Like a lion might go on a hunt today and be successful. Then the next day, motherfucker might go on a hunt, get a whole jaw kicked off her goddamn head, and now she can't eat and die. So you know what I mean? This is life, man. It's give and take. You know what I mean? So I just say you got to be prepared for it all and surprised by nothing. You know what I mean? Like this shit gonna give you bittersweetness, and you know what I mean, you must savor it all. You know what I mean? Like you gotta savor this shit all, man. So yeah, man, I see that the boy Travis Hunter then got married, man. You know, a lot of people trying to say that, you know, that he made the wrong decision, but who are we to say? You know what I mean? I was one of them nigga that was critical on a young nigga because I seen how Shada was handling him in the public eye. So if it's meant for him to learn that lesson, shit, who are we? Shit, the universe is gonna show him regardless of what we telling him. You know what I mean? If he don't wanna heed to it, cool, fuck it. But if he truly love these people, hey man, love is some shit that's fleeting anyway. You know what I mean? Like love is about the moment. So if you in this shit in the moment, cool. You know what I mean? Like I know that we all want to look at shit logically and statistically, and we want to look at shit and say, hey man, this what makes sense. If she's showing you these signs, then you need to move like this. Because everybody got the answers when it ain't them. You see what I'm saying? But when you in that moment, and man, shit, you in love with these folk, hey man, a man has always felt weak for a woman. So this ain't nothing different throughout history. You know what I mean? We just seen kings and great generals and wars start over women. So, hey man, if you love your bitch, man, love her to the fullest. You know what I mean? Let no man change your mind. But at the same time, when shit do go wrong, be man enough to come back and say, hey man, I appreciate y'all for trying to tell me, but I had to go through that myself. You see what I'm saying? Because I did see him giving a lot of pushback to a lot of people, and he was kind of like mad because he wasn't understanding of other people's opinion. And you gotta understand, when you're in that public light, whether you want it or not, nigga, it's fair game. You know what I mean? So people can speak, and people are going to speak on you, my nigga, if you in this public light. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I don't want nobody to know, nigga, I'm not posting my bitch. Like, if I'm in love with my bitch and nigga, I'm tender about this hoe, I'm not posting my bitch, dog. Y'all niggas gonna have to figure it out, nigga. You know what I mean? You gonna have to goddamn try to, I don't know, nigga, put a private investigator on me, but I'm gonna keep that shit super private, because at the end of the day, yeah, you in a public spotlight, but you still got to have something for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to have something that's just for you. You know what I mean? Like, these folks gonna figure it out anyway eventually, but to put this shit on Front Street, you got to be ready for the scrutiny. You know what I mean? You can't really be mad that these people are criticizing your love life. You know what I mean? So this shit just, you know, man, all this shit fecal, man. Like, and then the biggest thing is, like, these are people's opinion and they're entitled to that, my nigga. Like, a nigga might come out and say, hey man, I feel like scam a bitch ass hoe ass nigga. Hey man, you entitled to your opinion. That don't make that shit reality. And long as you don't step to me saying them word, partner, we cool. Like, shit, feel how you gonna feel, my nigga. That ain't none of my business. So I think a lot of people get caught up in people's opinion about them and take it personal. But you gotta understand, man, that ain't none of your business. That ain't none of my business how no nigga feel about me. That ain't none of my business if no bitch don't like me because how I talk or how I conduct myself or carry myself. Oh, I think this nigga arrogant. I think this nigga too bold or brash. Cool, I don't get no fuck, baby. I'm still gonna be me. Them motherfuckers still gonna get ate up. I'm still gonna eat good. I'm still gonna look good. I'm still gonna do all the same shit I've been doing. So it's just about knowing who you are and being secure in who you are, man. Cause like, everybody gonna have opinions about you, man. We watched the so-called Messiah of this world get scrutinized and mistreated by his so-called own people. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, this shit just come with it, man. You got to be ready for the triple cross, man, because it coming at any day. You know what I mean? So just know that, you know, death chases success, man. You know what I mean? This shit get tricky. So if you want to be successful, just know that you're putting yourself in harm's way and you're putting yourself a target on your back for a lot of scrutiny. These people gonna go digging up all kind of shit. So if you ain't prepared for that, then hey man, don't step in front of this light right here. You know what I mean? Cut that motherfucker off or step behind it and make sure you always behind the light. Cause if you get in front of that motherfucker, then just know, boy, that scrutiny coming. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you know, it's just a lot of shit going on, man. Like I see a lot of people judging Trump for goddamn, you know, giving out these pardons. You know what I mean? I seen that he even said he's considering pardon Diddy if he's being mistreated. Well, of course you can see that the nigga being mistreated. Like, we don't even know what the nigga locked up for. Cause at this point it just sounds like he's locked up for a bad relationship, a relationship that went bad. Okay, some domestic violence here, you know what I mean? Some toxic shit. But at the end of the day, like, I don't hear no shit where he just straight made these people do these things. You know what I mean? Like, let's don't act like motherfuckers don't sell themselves every day for motherfuckers that got power and money and status. Like, these people want to be around this type of shit, so this is what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I said, like, you know, all this shit is just fickle, man. You got to understand, like, when you get this influence and you reaching certain levels, man, this shit, a lot of shit come with this shit. You You know what I mean? The government probably getting your business because they looking at you as, hey man, this person can become a powerful person, whether we like it or not. Like, we might just think, oh, this entertainment. But it's no accident that if an entertainer promotes some shit or advertise some shit, it drastically does numbers. Like, so you got to admit, like, this influence shit is real. Like, this shit is real. Think about it. You can actually influence the thoughts of other people. I don't think people understand, nigga, that's not no little shit. Like, in the old days, nigga, they might think you was a warlock or a witch or some shit. Like, oh, he using mind control on people. So yeah, man, you just got to be aware of this shit, man. You know what I mean? 2025, as you can see, man, I see a lot of pros and cons with this dang shit. Like, I really feel like the conventional dang shit is over due to social media. It's like, man, with the introduction of social media being at its height right now and at its strength, shit, man, at any given day, nigga, 90 niggas can text your bitch. Like, nigga, that's insane. Like, people got so much access to your significant other that it just makes it hard to trust anybody at this day and age, because there's so much temptation out here. We wasn't this tempted before the internet, before social media. You know what I mean? Like, it was rare that you had a girlfriend at a high school and another girl liked it you too, and she wanted to take you from your girl, like, or you know what I mean? Like, that shit was rare occurrences. It wasn't just like so many, you know what I mean? And then the more success and the more beauty you get or have, like, man, that shit kind of like pulls the veil from over your eyes, because now you're able to see what this world really is. Everybody willing to do anything to possess you and experience you, you know what I mean? And so, like, for my men, hey man, y'all niggas get ugly, man. Yeah, man, get ugly, man. Like, being handsome, this shit ain't fun, my nigga. And being handsome can dilute, what can I say? It can dilute your work ethic, you know what I mean? Cause it's some shit called handsome nigga privilege too, you know what I mean? Like, you could get certain privileges that other men can't get. And a lot of times a nigga rely on just being handsome so much that, nigga, you won't really develop yourself, because you kind of getting this shit too easy. So it's like, oh, fuck it, I ain't got to do the hard work and mold myself and pull myself up by the bootstrap, because shit, these women paying for me. They, you know what I mean? So that handsome shit only get you so far, nigga. Get ugly, nigga. Even if you're handsome, nigga, get ugly, nigga. Don't get no haircut for 2-3 days, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you need to you need to get that dirt on you. You need to get that mud on you. You need to get that grit on you, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm just saying, you know, like a lot of shit just 2025 damn near over with already, man. we going into the middle of the motherfucker damn near in another month or two. So it's like, come on, man, we really got to goddamn, we really got to shape up, man. Cause this shit only getting worse and worse and worse. And looking around, man, I don't see this shit getting no better, man. Like, these people are trying to tax us out of everything we own. Like, this shit is getting ridiculous, man. Like, rent is just outrageous, man. Like, come on, man. They got niggas paying astronomical rates. Like, I remember when the mortgage was like $900, $1,000, you could have had a stupid ass crib. You know what I mean? And now, they got an influx of people trying to move out of Atlanta. Like, all our black people trying to run to Texas. Hey, man, Texas is cool. I know y'all niggas trying to go down there to Katy, Texas and shit. Be right there by Houston and shit. But hey, man, don't leave this motherfucker, man. This Wakanda, man. We got to make sure that this motherfucker stay a predominantly black city, man. Like, why are we relinquishing our power? Man, come on, man. Don't let these folks gentrify us out of our shit. It's our shit, man. Nigga, we still have the most black millionaires here, man. Come on, man. Let's stick together, man. Let's continue to be great, man. Don't run from this shit. Don't run from this adversity. You know what I mean? You going down there getting them big high houses still high fuck and trick y'all to come down there, man. Come on, man. Like Houston ain't ran by blacks. I'm sorry. I fuck with Houston, but nigga, Atlanta is Wakanda. This is close shit we got to Wakanda. And we ain't appreciative and we don't take care of that motherfucker, they supposed to take it from us. Nigga, they supposed to come in there motherfucker try to break up all this power and all this black excellence. Would you want another goddamn Tulsa? No, nigga, they don't want that. And we showing people around the world that we can do this shit. All this camaraderie here. Yeah, we gonna have some knuckleheads here that want to go to war and fight each other and shit. Hey, man, that come with it, man. You can't say everybody, but the majority of us, nigga, we want to work together. We fuck with each other. Come on, man. You think all these people will be moving here for nothing? No, they see the opportunity in this motherfucker. But if we don't, and if we squander this shit, then it's supposed to be taken from us. Because we're not cherishing the shit that God gave us, man. Come on, man. It's only one Atlanta. I'm sorry. It's just one Atlanta. And if we don't appreciate this motherfucker, they doing what they supposed to do. They supposed to come take that motherfucker right from up under, snatch the rug up from up under your ass. Cag it, trip you up, nigga. Yeah. Banana in the tailpipe. You don't deserve it. Let me get it. Let me get that, partner. Yeah, so it's just, you know, like being appreciative of what we got, man. You know what I mean? Really working our move, you know what I mean? Being appreciative, man. You know what I mean? Just gratitude, man. Having that real gratitude, man, that I'm thankful to be in Atlanta, man. Like, a lot of people don't understand, like, you being here, you living here right now, nigga, you're existing in a legendary moment. This is the shit of legends. This ain't no fly-by-night shit. This ain't no regular shit. Y'all, man, this shit is greatness. This is the shit of greatness, you know what I mean? The tales that are being told here are monumentous. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, come on, man. It's a magnanimous shit happening here. And I feel like Atlanta people, like, we done became so numb to this shit that we can't even understand what's going on. Like, we don't even see the blessings and the shit. You know what I mean? We can't see the magic. And it's right here in front of us. So yeah, man, I just wanna say, like, you know, Let's keep Atlanta black, man. Let's keep Atlanta how it is, man. Let's get more of us down here. These folks ain't building all this shit up for no reason, man. They know this city gonna grow. You think these folks ain't got no plan for this shit? But we got to keep this shit how it is. We got the most black millionaires here for a reason. These people coming here, they not coming here trying to take this shit for no reason. Man, come on, man. Them ley lines, this is a powerful spiritual spot, man, and them folk know that a lot of energy exists here, you know what I mean, and they trying to take it from us, cause nigga, we manifesting, we channeling this shit, bringing the wealth towards us. So, hey, man, come on, my nigga, let's buy out Buckhead. Let's get, like, come on, man, this our shit, man. So yeah, man, I just wanna say, you know, thank everybody, man, for the journey that, you know, y'all been on with me. You know what I mean? Y'all done watched the nigga grow from meek beginnings, so I should say. You know what I mean? Not even meek, you know what I mean? A nigga had a little paper, but it wasn't much. But you know, I didn't start from ground zero, you know what I mean? But I definitely put in my years of work, man. So I just wanna say, any nigga that's trying this shit, man, go for it, bruh. I've been through the same shit you've been through, if not worse. I done had betrayal. I done had, man, at the highest levels, you know what I mean? From women to partners to family. Like, hey, man, this shit get spooky. This shit get real spooky when you get to this level, you know what I mean? I'm watching my partner go through the same shit that I went through, and it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say it's refreshing, but to know that he gonna come out alright, because I did, and I'm able to comfort him, like, hey, bro, don't even trip. Everything you going through, this shit is ordained. I done been through it, and when you stepping into your purpose, this is when you go through them trials and tribulations. So, you know what I mean? Anybody out there that's going through this shit, hey, man, God got you. The universe got you. If you look back in your life, every time you ever done went through some shit, he ain't never just left you out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You always was able to find your way. So it's just the same shit, man. Like, just be thankful, man. You know what I mean? Like, be grateful. Every day wake up with that gratitude, man, and admiration that, nigga, you get to see another day. Because you never know, man. Some of us might not be able to wake up. You know what I mean? We lose loved ones and friends every day, man. So let's just keep each other in each other's thoughts, man, and positive admirations on everybody, man. You know what I mean? Out there. I appreciate y'all for rocking with those scam, man. It's been a hell of a ride, you know what I mean? And we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep growing together, you know what I mean? We done been through a lot on this journey, you know what I mean? So, hey man, just shouts out to everybody, man. I'm glad that y'all able to witness this shit. You know what I mean? I ain't really got like no ego. I'm glad to say that I'm able to exist in myself with no outside entity influencing my ego. You know what I mean? I'm not letting that ego creep up on me and trick me into believing that I'm some more than I am. Like, you know what I mean? I do believe I'm perfect, but at the same time, I know that I'm being used, and like I said, you must be useful to be used. So I'm just thankful for that I'm able to give gems and shit that, you know, might can help somebody before they go through it, or before they hit rock bottom, or before they make a life-changing decision, man, that might alter their life forever, you know what I mean? Hopefully I can reach them folks, you know what I mean? But we all got shit, man, we going through, man. So at the end of the day, you just got to understand and know, man, that your problems ain't no bigger than a next nigga problem, dog. Like, don't nobody owe you shit, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing guaranteed, so take this shit with a grain of salt, man. We here for a brief moment in time, and once we gone, man, we gonna return back to dust. You know what I mean? So just understand, man, this shit ain't the end of it. You know what I mean? This the beginning of it. But to truly live, man, is to experience. So, nigga, the more nicks and nannies and bruises you get on you, nigga, the tougher you gonna be. So, like I said, enjoy the pain of this shit, man. You really got to understand that life ain't number one big lesson, man. And everything you ever did in totality has brought you to this moment, whether good or bad. So you got to be thankful for everything, man. You know, I know some people out here laying down their life, you know what I mean? And they're not getting the opportunity to learn from their lessons. So if you do and you did, man, be thankful and grateful, man, and show your appreciation for this shit, man. Cause it didn't have to be you. You know what I mean? We done came up with losing so many of our friends and our family members, like, and sometimes you wanna like, damn, why me? Why I'm still here? Just be thankful, man. You know what I mean? It was all part of the plan. And you don't have to understand the plan to know that you're a part of it. Cause I think a lot of people be so content on trying to find out the meaning and shit, like, oh, what's the meaning of life? And oh, the firmament, if we on flat earth, hey man, none of that shit is even my concern. Like, I have no power to control none of that shit. So I'm not even thinking about that. I'm logically focusing on the shit around my immediate energy field, my magnetic field that I can change, you know what I mean? From my kids to my, you know what I mean? Anything in my energy field, I'm in control of this shit. I'm manifesting this shit. I'm making my reality, you know what I mean? So I think once we master that, of just mastering your own energy field, man, everything else gonna come. Everything else gonna unfold. Everything the universe has for you gonna give it to you. You ain't missing nothing. Ain't nothing being kept from you. Ain't no secrets being kept from you, no nothing. So once you finally tap into your real self, man, the world gonna fall in your hand. It's gonna fall in your hand. And you gonna be able to manifest any and everything you want. And I'm not talking from no shit I done read, no none of that. I'm talking from shit I done did, some shit I done seen, shit I done tangibly touched. So I think, like, once we shed that ego and lose the perception that society gave us of ourselves, man, listen, man, you can shape your own reality into whatever the fuck you want to. So I'm living proof of that. You know what I mean? So I just want, if I gotta be that example to show motherfucker, hey man, we can do it. Street niggas ain't gotta just, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta goddamn go to jail or die. That's some shit they put in our heads. You can get it right. You can switch it up. It ain't too late. I don't give a fuck how old you is. So just knowing that, man, is powerful, man. I think my people need to know that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of times we get told, oh, you a felon, you this, you that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have been turned down on certain TV shows because of my record. But all that mean is, hey, man, I ain't big enough. Because I know one thing, if a nigga get big, you think they give a fuck about your felon, your background? No, because you're beneficial. So I just know this shit a numbers game. I don't really take shit personal. It's cool, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm gonna get that call one day, but I'm not waiting on it. Like if I don't never get that call about them folk want me on their TV channel or they gonna want me in their movie, it's cool, nigga. I ain't tripping because I'm gonna make my own shit. I already got that in my mind. I'm gonna generate my own funds. I'm gonna generate all this shit to do it myself. So I just feel like we got to get in that space or stop waiting on these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Reparations is right and what should be done, but am I gonna wait on them? Fuck no, nigga. I'm not. I'm gonna get my own reparations out there, motherfucker. However it got to go, I'm gonna get them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Just chop a game with my people, man. I love y'all to death, man. Thank y'all for every goddamn comment, every share, every like, everything, dog. Just keep subscribing to this shit, man. Liking and sharing, man. I rock with y'all folk, man. You know what I mean? We're going to get the money out of this shit. I ain't tripping, man. If y'all want to donate, cool. If not, man, I ain't even mad at y'all, man. I appreciate everything y'all doing, man, already. You know what I mean? I'm glad that my voice can be heard. You know what I mean? I'm glad that people walking up on me telling me I'm changing some shit in them. You know what I mean? I'm cutting on the switch that they ain't even know they had. You know what I mean? So to me, that shit is more important than a lot of shit. So, you know what I mean? I ain't no nigga that's just hurt and in need of some shit. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Y'all stay down with this shit, man. Hey, man. Scam LIKELEE, man. Bless the Game Room episode. What I said this shit was? I think this 15, man. Listen, I don't know, man. Bless the Game Room, another episode, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's episode 15, man. You know what I mean? And we just keep going, man. You know what I mean? We ain't letting nobody stop shit, man. Hey, man, we back to it. New season, coming harder. You know what I mean? The set finna change. I'm finna get that motherfucker decked out. We finna have some guests on here. Hey, man, just stay tuned, man. You know what I mean? And hey, man, y'all y'all in the matrix. Find the glitch. All my glitchers. Talk to y'all folk later, man. I appreciate y'all, man. The boy Scam LIKELEE signing out. AKA the Peachtree Prophet, man. Let die.